Welcome back, Days of Our Lives fans. Buckle up because June is about to unleash a whirlwind of shocking twists, intense drama, and life-altering decisions in Salem. From a harrowing kidnapping crisis to an emotional wedding, these upcoming episodes are not to be missed. In today's video, we'll break down the 5 must-see storylines that promise to keep you on the edge of your seat. Let's dive in. We begin with a storyline that has everyone in Salem on edge, the chilling kidnapping crisis surrounding young Holly Jonas. After weeks of ominous shadows lurking in the background, mysterious figures following Holly, and unsettling photographs appearing in the mail, the fear has finally reached a boiling point. Salem is about to be rocked by a crime that threatens to tear families apart. It's clear now that Holly has become the target of a twisted plot. What began as an unsettling threat has escalated into a full-blown kidnapping scheme, one that could see her life hanging by a thread. The sinister plan is rumored to involve a dangerous ransom demand, and there are whispers of a network far more dangerous than anyone suspected. Doug Williams III is at the heart of the crisis, a man haunted by past losses and the crushing weight of responsibility for those he loves. As he races to protect Holly, the walls are closing in, and Doug finds himself teetering on the edge of panic. Will he be able to stay strong and make the right calls when everything is falling apart? Or will the sheer terror of losing another innocent soul be too much to bear? And in the middle of this whirlwind stands Ari Horton, a young woman with her own fears and insecurities. Ari is torn between the desire to protect Holly and the fear that she could become a victim herself. Will she rise to the occasion and be the ally Doug so desperately needs, or will the darkness of this conspiracy overwhelm her too? This storyline promises to deliver the kind of edge-of-your-seat suspense that Days of Our Lives fans have come to expect. It's a tale of innocence in peril, of heroes tested by fate, and of a town that must come together to save one of their own. Get ready for a heart-pounding ride. Shifting our focus, we find ourselves entangled in another emotionally charged storyline, the tragedy that's threatening to derail the lives of Sophia and Tate Black. As they prepare for the arrival of their baby, the world around them begins to crumble in ways they never imagined. Sophia's pregnancy, once a beacon of hope and excitement, is now clouded by uncertainty and fear. She and Tate have planned every detail of their future, but fate has its own cruel agenda. A routine hospital tour becomes the setting for a sudden and terrifying turn. Sophia's due date is much closer than she expected, and complications arise that put both her and the baby in grave danger. As Sophia's labor begins prematurely, every second becomes a battle for survival. The quiet strength she's always carried is tested to its limit. Will she have the resilience to fight through this crisis and bring her baby safely into the world? Meanwhile, Tate finds himself caught in an emotional maelstrom. Torn between his fierce love for Sophia and the overwhelming chaos swirling around them, he's also forced to confront the fallout from Holly's kidnapping and the looming heartbreak of John Black's death. How can one man shoulder the weight of so much fear and uncertainty? This storyline will strike at the heart of every viewer, capturing the fragility of life and the power of love in the face of despair. It's a testament to the human spirit's ability to persevere, even when the world seems to be falling apart. Finally, we turn our attention to the man who refuses to be crushed by the weight of his mistakes, Xander Kuryakis. With his freedom and reputation hanging by a thread, Xander has reached a crossroads. No more playing the pawn, this time, he's taking the game into his own hands. Xander's arrest and the damning accusations swirling around him have pushed him to a breaking point. But instead of giving in to defeat, he's channeling that desperation into a carefully calculated plan. His move? To forge an uneasy, yet potentially life-saving, alliance with Melinda Trask. Melinda Trask is no pushover, her loyalty lies only with the law. But Xander knows that if he can persuade her to believe in his innocence, she might be the key to unlocking his future. The stakes are monumental. Xander isn't just fighting for himself, he's fighting for Victoria Kuryakis, the daughter he's vowed to protect at all costs. Expect the unexpected as Xander plays his hand. We'll see manipulative mind games, cunning legal maneuvering, and a glimpse into just how far he's willing to go to keep his family whole. Will Melinda stand by him, or will this fragile alliance shatter under the weight of truth? One thing's for sure, Xander's journey is about to become the most thrilling and dangerous of his life. He's staking everything on one final, desperate gambit. Will it be enough? As June unfolds in Salem, the legacy of John Black takes center stage in a storyline that is equal parts heartbreaking and hopeful. Though John's death has left an unfillable void for those who loved him, his final wish was one that spoke to the very soul of what he believed in: family, unity, and love that endures even the darkest of times. Paul Narita and Andrew Donovan have chosen to honor that wish by moving forward with their wedding plans. It's a decision wrapped in both deep sorrow and profound joy, a tribute that will allow John's spirit to live on in their hearts. Every detail of their wedding has become a symbol of John's unwavering support and guidance. His absence will be felt acutely, but his memory will illuminate the entire ceremony like a gentle, comforting light. But as any Days of Our Lives fan knows, Salem rarely allows for moments of peace without a touch of chaos. Even as Paul and Andrew prepare for their vows, there's a lingering fear. Will external forces or lingering grief threaten to overshadow their big day? The anticipation is palpable, as viewers wonder whether this wedding will truly be a chance to celebrate love or if new trials will rise up to test them once more. Emotionally charged and steeped in the bittersweet memories of a man who meant so much to so many, this storyline promises to deliver tear-jerking scenes that will stay with viewers long after the credits roll. Paul and Andrew's journey to the altar isn't just about two hearts joining together, it's about healing, about the power of community, and about the unwavering belief that even in death, love endures. This is one of those rare, quiet storylines in Days that balances the chaos with genuine, heartfelt beauty. Watch as Paul and Andrew step forward with courage, determined to turn grief into a celebration that would make John Black proud. Meanwhile, another pair of hearts teeters on the edge of decision and destiny. Chad DiMera and Kat Green's connection has grown undeniable, a fiery chemistry that's impossible to ignore. But with that passion comes a storm of challenges that threaten to tear them apart. Jennifer Horton Devereaux has made it perfectly clear, she does not approve of Kat's growing role in Chad's life. Her warnings cast a long shadow over every stolen moment of tenderness between the couple, forcing Chad and Kat to reckon with a painful truth. Can they build a future together when the world around them is determined to keep them apart? The tension crackles between them like an electric current, pulling them closer and yet reminding them of the stakes at every turn. This isn't just about romance anymore, it's about defying expectations and carving out a future for themselves, regardless of who stands in their way. Every stolen glance, every heated kiss carries with it the weight of choices that will define them forever. But in true Days fashion, the path to love is never a straight line. With temptation swirling around them and the future of their relationship hanging in the balance, Chad and Kat must confront their deepest fears and decide whether their bond is strong enough to withstand the coming storm. Could this be the moment they finally give in to their desires? Or will their passion burn too bright, too quickly, leaving them with nothing but regret and heartbreak? One thing is certain. The coming episodes will see Chad and Kat pushed to their limits as they navigate a crossroads that could change their lives forever. This isn't just a love story, it's a test of courage, loyalty, and the fierce belief that sometimes, the greatest risk is loving someone when the world says you shouldn't. Get ready for a collision of passion and heartbreak that will leave you breathless. As these storylines build to a fever pitch, Days of Our Lives is poised to deliver a month of unforgettable moments. From John's tender final gift to the explosive passion of Chad and Kat, June promises to be a testament to the triumphs and tragedies that define life in Salem. What do you think, Days fans? Will Paul and Andrew's wedding be the healing balm that Salem needs? Will Chad and Kat's love survive the onslaught of doubt and betrayal? Let us know your theories and predictions in the comments below. And remember, this is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more updates, in-depth analysis, and every jaw-dropping twist from the world of Days of Our Lives. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a single second of the drama.